Warning. The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to the Bard's Playhouse Presents Tales from Shadow Valley. Tales of Season 5, Episode 14, The Stargazer. Thank you so much for joining us. Now let's bring in our wonderful cast. We have Eldritch as Khan, the God Carver Rizzolo.
Always great to be here in
In
space.
space, Shane as Fleet Admiral Zavid.
Uh, Fleet Admiral makes it seem like there are admirals underneath me. I think we need to start with the new hierarchy.
Ooh,
Get a navy going.
gotta build up those reserves. Elliot as Reese Giltleaf, the Secret Scourge.
Elliot and Elliot.
As always, I am Elumbi Bronzearm, will be your DM for today. Last time, Lux Et Umbra said their goodbyes to some friendly herbivores. As the massive Yoruks tromped into the jungle, safe and sound, our heroes took a breath. Corey No, Zavid's new Kenku, bestie from another nestie, was amazed at the display of power. However, they knew the group must get a move on, as they had much ground to cover. Zavid and Danny teamed up, walking through the shadows and scrying the path, with Con and Reese covering their tracks as they went. Covering vast swaths of land in little time, Danny spotted something in the distance. Tall and covered in vines, a stone obelisk pierced the jungle canopy. Needing a break from the travel, Lux Et Umbra decided to investigate. As they approached, Danny noticed a troop of furless monkeys scattered around a small clearing in the trees. Reese, recalling his reading from the night before, knew these were Kalkarikis, so named for their chittering calls. Before anyone could stop her, Danny stepped forward as the Kalkariki tossed fruit toward her, attempting to draw her forward. Beyond the monkeys, Khan spotted a grove of trees shiver as a massive verdant maw rose from the ground. Realizing the monkeys were trying to trick his bestie into being eaten by a plant monster, Reese turned invisible and dashed forward. Zavid attempted to dismiss the Kalkariki and walk away until one hit him square in the face with a fist full of shit, setting his blood to boil. Using her ability to walk with the animals, Danny offered a cupcake and a pat on the head if the Kalkariki will leave before her friends hurt them. Helping out his bud, Reese telekinetically cleaned Zavid's face of monkey leavings. Khan rummaged through her bag for anything to scare off the verdant maw, hurling an alchemist's fire right on its leafy back. As the fires spread, the Kalkarikis fled and the plant monster burrowed beneath the forest floor. As Lux Et Umbra removed the vines choking the obelisk, Reese saw Castrovelli's script beneath a series of unfamiliar runes. Using his knowledge of the ancient elf language and the help of Zavid's religious interpretation, Reese was able to translate the runes as Watcher, Mountain, Sky, Ring, End. Though cryptic, the rune obelisk seemed to imply Lux Et Umbra was on the right track. Back in their shadow walk, vast distances flashed by as the air turned sour. Spotting troops of Kalkariki hiding within bucket-sized flowers, Danny realized something was coming, like birds fleeing an earthquake. Corey No knew this was the first signs of Castrovel's famous mold storms and that they needed to take cover for a few hours. The resplendent manor, used many times in the past, needs a surface to place the magical door, so they decided to place it upon a ruined forest shack found in a mushroom meadow. As they approached, Reese spotted an injured humanoid with antennae and a carved scar of the Devourer cult on her forehead. Zavid quickly hatched a plan. Be nice and helpful, but do not reveal their true selves yet. Having never been able to speak to a Devourer cultist directly, this offered a unique opportunity. Though at first aggressive like a dying cornered animal, Ralkawi recognized the Ergothoan robes they had donned. At the first mention of the Mother's Gift, Zavid's heart sank as he knew he had some risky surgery to do. Scrubbed up in the forest, a Lamashtan parasitoid was removed from Ralkawi's abdomen, leaving a gaping hole Zavid needed to put back into place by adjusting her organs. One quick soothe spell later, and the Lashunta laid on a bed within Danny's magical mansion. As they all talked, Ralkawi revealed that the cult of the Devourer seemingly has no idea where the Temple of the 12, nor the Gate, truly lies. They have sent bioship scattershot across the solar system, the hive mind waiting for any of its hidden children to find it. Her leader Avissa went east from their landing zone, while the sniper Salask holed up in a nearby statue of the Stargazer. Zavid patiently listened well and explained much. Ergothoa's death at the hands of mortals, whispers of dissent within the dread Cabal, questions as to the true motives of the gods themselves. Ralkawi revealed she had heard word of a group of powerful mortals, Lux Et Umbra, the names of whom the cult leaders cursed. A palpable sense of fear had begun to wash through the ranks. At this moment, the facade was dropped, and the aspects of undeath stood in full glory before Ralkawi, revealing themselves to the Lashunta. Tearful reverence welled up within Ralkawi as her faith in the Devourer drained. Giving their new follower some much-needed rest, Lux Et Umbra relaxed the rest of the evening. Rhys bathed as Khan pretended to play pool as a front for eavesdropping on Zavid and Danny, who spoke at length before the hearth. Brainstorming the things nobody wanted to hear, the vampiress and the necromancer considered casual activities such as evacuating an entire planet, destroying another, or hatching an elder god deep within its shell. As their first day upon the planet Casterville came to an end, Lux Et Umbra took a breath and slept harder than they had in an age. And this is where we're going to come back this time. It's been quite a while, so I wanted to make sure we got covered everything. But we come in the next morning. All of you have gotten a long rest. I've given you that, so you have all your spell slots back, all your long rest abilities, all that stuff. And as we have set the precedent in the past, none of you need to roll your will saves for the day, because you've spent the long rest inside a demiplane. So no additional planet effects other than the extra spell slots that you have to spell for or cast for spells. But you wake to the smell of bacon and eggs wafting from the kitchen as you hear the sounds of Danny and the squawking of Corino and the rattling of pans.
Yeah, I guess Colin will do a big old stretch.
Oh, big stretch.
And investigate it.
It smells great, and when you come out, you do see a moment later Corino pop his head out of the kitchen. Good morning, Con. Danny and I were just serving breakfast. It should be out just momentarily.
Yeah, good on you for taking initiative.
This
And
place
her,
is...
her nose
Go.
does a little like twitch.
This little mansion is amazing. It's got so much food in the storage. I've never seen so much in one place. Roar! Runs back into the kitchen to start cooking some more. I think Zavid, you're probably next to wake. Oh yeah, go ahead, Con.
Oh, she rounds the corner and she's like, Danny, oh, just to tell me that Colino has probably never seen most of the ingredients because we're on such a different planet. Oh,
So many different. Look at the size of this bread. And yes, they're busy at work making a big, nice, hearty breakfast for you all.
cute, adorable.
Nice. Zavid usually wakes up second. Rhys is almost always last.
Yes.
So Zavid, you wake up and you are very attuned to the conjunction. So you would notice that you don't know anything about rolling saving throws, but you know that you didn't have to deal with that today. You wake up knowing that.
Yeah. And in a weird way, I'm like, what's it when you're super tired? You rested, you've slept enough, but you're in bed and you're like, they don't want to get up. That's kind of
Yeah.
speed right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of laying down and staring at the ceiling, and it feels odd not to make those saves, but it's something different, and he's trying to place what this feeling is. But the smell becomes too much to avoid, and he knows if he takes too long to get ready, then the bacon will get cold and everything. Though he thinks he can fit in a quick trip to the bathroom, so he is going to maybe take the first bath in a long time.
You have to scrape off the trail dust. You've been in the jungles.
Yeah. But just quick rinse, gets ready, hoping that by the time he's done, so will the bacon be.
Mm-hmm. And Rhys, you wake up, you hear the sound of water being poured into the basin in the bathroom from the other side of the wall. You're smelling bacon and eggs. It's a pleasant morning.
Yeah.
Again, you didn't have to roll your save.
No. Reese wouldn't have thought anything of it because again, this is new to him that he would have to do that. So honestly,
You just feel rested.
Yeah, he feels rested. He doesn't really think anything much of it because this isn't an issue that he's had to deal with for a while. So he's like, "Fuck, okay, whatever. It's another morning, and oh hey, we're in a mansion. I forgot about that."
So you take your time, and Zavid, you take your bath. Khan, you're able to catch up on your reading or your painting. You're able to patch up the little markings you made during the crash on your painting.
Yeah. Well, oh wait, now I mean she's not. She.
Oh
when
wait,
he
you're
was
not
painting,
focused on.
she-
That's right.
Yeah, she
She looks at the painting. She's like, I'm bald.
Yeah, now you're back to math.
Yeah.
Oh God. So as Danny and Corino start coming out with plates and of just all of this delicious food, your new guest begins to slowly kind of hobble out of their bedroom. Rolkawi looks to each of you and says, "Good morning. Thank you again. May I join you? This smells amazing." Corino and Danny are like, "Oh yes, please. There's plenty here. And we made enough for everyone. Please take a seat." Thank you. And Zavid, about
Dude, I hear people
you can
getting
hear them
ready,
getting it. Mhm.
and so I'm just about dressed, and I uncork the tub to drain, and I stop. I just look at the swirling maw of the vortexes that sucks everything down the drain, and I'm having a flash of what we're going to have to face in the future, and I'm like, I pause for a moment longer than you'd expect just looking at that. Take a deep breath, and I come out.
Yeah, so the food is good. It's delicious. It's Danny and Corino working together. Corino is literally, let's see, what did I name him? The Wandering Chef of Castrovel.
Cute.
And their one magic item is it's in Dragon Ball Z Capsule Core, how you like have a little thing and you click it and it pops into a big thing. Corino has a kitchen that does that. It's a backpack that into a kitchen. But so you're having your lovely breakfast in Rock Cow, and I want each of you to roll me a perception check, please.
Okay.
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 Skills.
Yeah, skills.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks.
I've been
since we
using
played.
Tailspire and I've been using Roll20, so everything's all up. the
Right,
window.
right.
Nat 20.
Nat 20!
Wow.
Let's go!
Dang,
I will
Con.
say I like in Foundry, if you get a nat 20, there's like an animation that can play, and the one free one that we had was like a Thomas the Tank Engine with like a Marco Grouch or whatever.
Groucho Marx.
Like fake glasses and nose and mustache. And it goes like right
Oh my
through the
God.
screen.
When I was a
crazy.
kid, I had a Groucho Marx ventriloquist dummy.
Oh god, I hate everything about that.
It was fun. So Con, obviously, you notice in fact, I'm gonna move you to this seat because it'll make more sense.
Okay.
As Rolkawi sits down, your brain feels weird. It's like fuzzy and buzzy, almost like you just chugged a cappuccino. And you love cappuccinos. That has been established in canon.
This has been established in canon.
It's not wholly unpleasant, but it happens the second Rolkawi sits next to you. Your brain starts buzzing.
Has anyone ever told you that you have an energizing aura around you?
Oh, goodness, I'm sorry. And she starts to tuck her antennae under like a headband and says, "Oh, we Lashunta are naturally psychic creatures. It is why the Devourer cult has been taking over so many of us and bequeathing us the gift of the Mother. They've been forcing us into synapses of the hive. Lesser creatures are given commands psychically, and they have been using our abilities to further their aims. Yeah, you were probably feeling the residual nature of my synapse in my brain.
I see.
It is good you got that parasitoid out of me. They sort of act as somewhat of an antenna to the hive mind. Everything you would have said to me before you removed it, they would have heard. And all you told me about you killing Ergothoa, had you not removed it, they would have heard every word."
Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that David made the right call.
He did, yes.
Well,
Con is,
they would not have heard this within this demi-plane. But
Yes.
still.
Our main synapse is a strange green creature named Skitrix. She rides on the back of a guardian.
Skitrix.
We know that
Do you
name.
recognize that name?
You
Yeah.
should recognize that name, yes.
That's the
Is
cyber
that the
goblin,
AI
right?
goblin?
Yeah.
This is the AI cyber goblin, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Who is kind of a node of. She's a part of a greater hive mind. You severed her from the hive mind. So the one drone that you saved is not Skitrix. It is a single drone of a hive mind.
Oh, okay.
So it sounds like there's another one of those on this planet. But the way she's describing it sounds different. She's describing it like it's a very elongated green head, but a very small, withered body. It's carried around by a massive brute.
That does not sound like our Skitrix.
Yeah, I can show you.
Does it
Decidedly
ride the-
goblin-sized and
Does
shaped.
it ride the Bjorn, or like a little chariot on the top of its back? Or
Yes,
like...
it is very like a backpack or a Bjorn, yes.
Oh, okay.
And this is, for anyone who forgets, this is what Skitrix looked like when you
Oh, okay.
fought and severed her from the hive mind.
Right.
And also, when you found the coordinates to the drift rock in space, another version of her appeared to you and said, "Thank you for the coordinates. Bioship's en route."
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So she's been spying on you for a long time, is basically what you're getting.
Yep.
And the other thing you're getting is, if you see another Lashunta, they're basically microphones. As long as they have that parasite inside of them, they're like a microphone.
That means that to travel openly risks our discovery. And they have enough eyes that unless we are completely unseen and make no mistakes, one of them can report us. It might be best not only to travel stealthily, but also travel in disguise in case we are discovered.
You know,
That's
my
no
my
issue.
my parents actually had a similar issue. You know, so many of their close friends actually informed on them to the authorities. You know, they actually had to check if you had a sending stone under your shirt.
My God.
Oh my god.
You wearing a wire? Cut to Frankie, beating somebody's knees. You wearing a sending stone?
Thank you for understanding.
I love it.
I would have sounded insane. if
No,
I
that makes
didn't understand
sense.
what I was trying to
No,
do.
I get
I
it.
got it.
I'm trying to think of like a pun. You know, when someone is if they're wearing a wire, they say that you're what, tapped or something?
Tap.
Yeah, Am I being tapped right now?
Your phone is tapped.
Your phone is tapped, but what does it mean if somebody is leaking
Wearing a
information?
wire. You're a rat.
Yeah.
A rat.
Because they're rats. It's
Oh
funny
my
because
God.
they were the only two in the family who weren't rats, even though they were the only literal rats.
Right.
I can't.
I just can't. It hurts being this funny. I can't help it.
Yeah, take a hero point, Con. Actually, that was funny. Yeah, take a hero point. So, oh god, I completely lost track of what we were talking about. You're gonna disguise yourselves? Yes, that's smart.
Well-
Yes, I think your Ergothoan robes are probably your best bet. It deceived me. I didn't question you at all.
We might need to adjust our disguise slightly.
It's alright. I got this.
We are traveling, so we need to incorporate it into a traveling gear. But make it ostentatious enough that we are not hiding who we are. We are proud to be Ergothoa's followers.
And you should know that in the head of the statue is Salask, the not the leader of our scouting mission, but the sniper. She's set up in the head of the statue, so if you walk into the open, you will probably get shot at unless they see me or we make ourselves known as allies.
You are very helpful for giving us this information, Rakawa. I understand that the transition out of a cult, especially one that offered community in a time of loneliness and isolation, is a difficult one.
All I found was death and horror.
You're taking it better than I did when I left my cult, so
I
just
already
want you
had
to
my
know.
doubts. Thank
I
you.
want you to know you're doing well.
Thank you.
On that note, though... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was... Yeah, oh, and there was one thing I wanted you to roll on, that I completely spaced having you roll on last time, Shane. Ralkawi had mentioned that Salask, the sniper, is up in the head of a big statue of an elf, and Corino had said, "Oh, that's the statue of the Stargazer." And Stargazer is what I want you to roll on. Roll me a religion check, DC of 38.
I think you sent me a message about this.
I did, yeah, but that was like weeks ago.
Yeah. All right. Here's
44,
yeah.
that's enough. So you
It's hard to
realize
fail
that,
that one.
yeah, the Stargazer is one of Pharasma's titles. Like how Saren Ray is the Dawnflower, Pharasma's
Yeah.
the Lady of Bones, and she's also the Stargazer. And also, you would know because of your astronomy lore that the Stargazer is one of the constellations in the Cosmic Caravan, which is their zodiac. The Stargazer represents Pharasma.
I've been thinking about the end of all things recently. I mean, not just recently, but especially recently with understanding the true nature of Rovagog. The fact that it is not a sentient being, but a force. Oh, hello, Reese.
What?
I just moved him.
Oh,
You were.
Okay.
I just moved your token.
sorry. I was
Sorry,
looking
I
for
didn't know.
thing.
If Reese was coming out like shirtless out of the room late, like, oh,
No,
hey,
no, no.
food.
He's already been here.
I was just putting him out here to
Um,
make sure that he was getting in on the
gotcha.
convo.
Where was I though? What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about the end of all things. So
Yes, sorry.
I, it's difficult to think about something that it is impossible for a mortal to know the answer to. And specifically, it is difficult to understand that the end of all things can be brought about much, much, much more quickly if you unleash a force like Rovagug onto the world. You know, there are rumors about and prophecies about how the universe will end, right?
Yes, but I thought that prophecy died with Eridan, did it not? I studied a bit of theology in college.
Well, it's less of a prophecy now and just more the intent, the purported intent of certain divine beings. Where you see there are two elder deities that everyone can agree on existed from the dawn of time and possibly before. Pharasma, who is the complete arbiter and sovereign of the boneyard. All souls are supposed to pass through the boneyard and ascend or descend to their final resting place, wherever that might be. There are so many souls in the universe that the end of that time is not anywhere nearby. Rovagog would consume all, to the point where all souls would be gone and the world would end. And when I say the world, I mean all worlds would end. It would hasten the ending and throw the old prophecy into disarray. It would be a new future, but one of complete dark void and nothing else. Nothingness in both form and nature. And that is not ideal for those of us who like life. So, the question is, what is going to happen if we fail? And how can that be averted? With what tools do we have? And I think we settled on an answer, and I looked at Danny yesterday. We were talking, and I was sleeping on it. I believe time magic is the only way. It is the only thing that can defeat a force as large and as terrible as Rovagug. I do not know exactly how we can utilize it. There are two methods. I think one is easier than the other. First, we make a guess as to when the last soul will be passed through the boneyard and Groetus, the pale star, that the moon-like deity that floats above, circling slowly like a drain down onto the boneyard and resetting itself every time it gets too close. When it comes to sweep up the dust and remove what's left of our dead universe,
be remade anew. We could easily do the same thing that your grandmother did, Danny, and send not ourselves but Rovagug to that time. There will be no one left but presumably any remaining gods that are able to subsist after all the souls are gone. Pharasma, perhaps, and Grotus. But if Rovagug is at full strength, and he destroys all of the remaining deities, then there will be no cycle. This would be the last one. There would be no way to deal with him. We would be in our last ever universe, and after it's over for good. There will be nothing, and Rovagug at the end will win. Though we will get to experience the rest of existence without him, and be safe in that knowledge. However, though it's easier because we know how it was done. We have those who were alive then, are still alive, to tell us about that ritual, and we could recreate that. That would just be kicking the can very far down the road and dooming everyone to darkness at the end of everything. So the other way is something new, something untested, which is to accelerate time around Rovagug to such a degree that he decays faster than he can consume. To the point where Rovagug would naturally die. However, when something like that decays to the point of disappearing, it doesn't just disappear, it is a singularity. All of that mass that's still in there is released in an enormous explosion. It will destroy everything in a localized area. Not the whole universe, but if this happens on Golarion, we can say goodbye to that planet. So, I propose we figure out the way to do both.
Both?
Oh.
Accelerate him. And at the moment that he is going to explode in his death, send him so far into the future that he cannot hurt anyone with it.
Oh my god. How are we doing that, Zavid? How are
we know how to
doing
do
that?
the second. We know how to do the second step. I think we should focus on the first. If we can figure out how to do the acceleration part, and then the second part we can get help on. We've got your grandmother, and now your grandfather. Who's
Right.
back.
I heard that grandfather helped her with figure out the material components for the ritual. That's what he was telling me.
We cannot speak of this plan to anybody else
No.
except those who were involved in the first plan, because we know they're strong enough to keep that secret.
It's basically Talandia, Jarek, and Amundah.
Rukali, I know we just met yesterday, but you are hearing this, which means you're in. You're in deep.
I'm in it.
And until the end of this proposed apocalypse, there's no escape.
Just tell me what I need to do. I can... I think I might be able to, I don't know, suppress the psychic field of any synapse creatures nearby. Just don't get too far away from me if you see any strong psychic creatures. Anything with antennae.
Can you read minds?
And you, without her mouth moving, you hear in your brain, yes, I can if I poke deeply. And then you can feel her poking, like the Danny spell. You know the spell.
All right.
You can feel it.
So it's a power, but it's not something you do all the time. You have to kind of activate it.
I have to turn it on and off, yes.
Yes, which is why you weren't doing that when we were talking to you before.
That's right.
That makes sense.
I was also very weak. When they create when the mother's gift senses you are dying, it starts to eat you faster. It wants to claim as many calories as possible so it can go back to a reclamation pool. Have your thoughts remembered by the hive mind.
I see. Well, I have ways to protect our minds. I think Mind Blank is divine.
That sounds right.
Check that. I have to check though. I got to be sure. I don't want you to hand wave it if it's not divine. I
Let's
want to
check.
make sure that
What spell?
Yeah.
Mind what?
Well, whatever the equivalent of that is. It might be a different spell name because they changed a lot
Clear
of spell
mind?
names.
No, mind blank.
Well,
mind blank.
Mind Blank is what it was
Arcane
called.
occult. So no.
Occult.
Yeah.
I
That would have to be a sorcerer spell.
and I'd have to do some feat or something to get it.
It's 8th level.
But-
You'd need, yeah.
We have Danny. Danny
Yes.
should have access to Mind Blank. Danny
Danny
would have
could
to
have
be our
that.
one to protect us with that spell.
Absolutely.
For sure, she can do that. She's been doing psychic stuff since before you fought Ilkana. Remember the like rat druid halfling Nemia who attacked Khan Circus, killed the ringleader? Yeah, Danny read her mind. So Danny can do that when you need it.
Right. And how many targets? Is it just one? And is it self only, or can you give it to
Mind
different people?
blank is one creature within 30 feet. Powerful wards hide a creature from divination magic. The target gains +4 bonus to saves against mental effects. It attempts to counteract any detection, revelation, or scrying effect as if it were a level higher than it actually is. And yeah,
And what level spell is this?
8th.
8th level spell, occult. I am not seeing it on my 8th level thing. So, did they change the move?
Possibly.
Take your places, undermine reality. Oh, no, unrelenting of vision, tool dance, holy host, terror, mimic spell, musical shift.
It's possible they changed the name.
Hidden mind, I think. They called. I knew it. I was like, Mind Blank is such a D&D name. I think they changed it, but kept
I
the
must have the
spell
old version of the spell in
the
Fantasy
legacy.
Grounds then.
in
That's
fan.
fine.
Yeah. So this is. It says powerful wards, how to control
Yeah,
magic.
that's it.
I think it's the same. +4 status bonus against mental effects. Hidden Mind attempts to counteract any detection, revelation, or
that's it.
scrying effects. As if one higher rank than its actual rank on a success. Functions normally, except that it detects nothing about the target and its possessions. For instance, detect
So I
magic
think
still
you're
detects
safe
other
on that for the moment because you're in the demiplane and they don't know you're coming yet.
They don't.
So
We have the element of surprise. We need to be
Mm-hmm.
prepared. We can't leave anything to chance. If we can help it. So Hidden Mind, that's 4 8th level slots. For
double
us.
that because you're on Casterville.
Oh, everything costs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Extra.
Costs more. I would save that one.
Wait a minute, hold on then. Because I've got another thing I could do. Okay. I might be able to do something.
What you got? Let's hear it.
10th level magic. Manifestation. You spin secrets from the fundaments of magic, shaping them into a power with nearly unlimited potential. You duplicate a spell of 9th rank or lower of the tradition from which you it has to be...
Divine.
It has to be divine. Shit. So
That
I
sucks.
can't... Because I don't have 10th level, occult, I can't switch it over.
That's too bad.
That is too bad. All right,
Oh,
all
well.
right.
We tried.
But you do have your Shadow Walk stuff. So that'll help at least.
And every single spell costs an extra slot, you're saying?
That's right. Of at least its own level, 1 rank higher, or you can spend 2 slots of 1 level below. Like if you're casting a 9th level spell slot, you could cast 2 8ths. Or burn 2 8ths, and that would count.
Everything's double the one before it.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
All the more reason to get off Casterville.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Two.
place sucks.
Yeah.
16, 32, 64.
This adventure was literally written for a level 3 party, so I had to make it difficult somehow.
256. So a level 9 spell is about 256 level 1 spells.
Jesus.
Which makes sense. Since
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
It's like you're changing
Double, double,
reality
double,
with
double.
that. So
Mhm.
yeah.
That does
And
check
then-
out.
And
If
then
you have
what's,
an army of 256 second level wizards all casting at the same time, you could do something cool. That would be sweet. Imagine
and then
that many wizards.
512 is 10th level. So 512 times first level spell is like a miracle.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool. I like that.
I like it.
It also makes sense the way it would work.
Mhm.
Okay. So the question then is, do we... Sorry, I don't want to dominate the conversation. I'm trying to keep my thoughts organized because
I'll show you the
we
world
can
map too.
create like a little list of all the things we need, all the preparations we have to do. We need and our friend Rokawi, they don't need mind blink because they can use their own
Right.
psychic stuff to protect themselves, right?
Yeah.
All right, hidden mind. 4 times hidden mind, which would be what about our raven?
They can hide in the jungle or whatever you need.
I guess the issue with them is that they are.
They could fly over the statue like, I
If
could
they
fly
get
over and cause a
captured,
distraction.
If they get captured and red, then it's over.
True.
So I have a question for those of you who can shapeshift into different forms. Does anyone want to just
I can
be
just
a
disguise
little
myself, that
form
counts.
on Ralkawi's person, so you're always within their field until you need to get out of that form for an emergency?
That's probably a good idea.
You could be a
Yeah.
rat. Danny can also become a little rat or something.
Yeah.
Danny will become a hamster.
That's 2 people who we don't have to do that. So that means Danny only has to cast Hidden Mind 3 times.
3, yeah.
Once on Corino, once on myself, and once on Reese.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 can hide in Rakawi's aura, essentially.
Perfect.
So that reduces us to only 3 castings of the spell. So let me
oops.
Corino, Zavid, and Reese. And 2. I'm just saying shape change because it's different abilities and stuff.
Yeah,
but that's
fine.
Khan and Danny.
There we go.
Okay.
I just
So
burned a
that-
few
so-
over spell slots for that, so that'll work.
So there's that. Next, we have to think about. Let's see. I'm looking at my prepared spells, and some of them are just kind of general stuff. So I made a general spell list. I wasn't sure what I was going to need. So now I'm like thinking about anything I need to swap.
Well, you can do it on the road if you'd like.
True. I also believe that like we've got my once a day spells as well, which would be useful.
Yes. Your harms and such are also very helpful.
Yeah. Oh shit, this is the wrong. No wonder I'm in the wrong document.
Gotta do
It's a Google Doc. That's what it was. Sorry, I'm on a Word doc. And I was like, huh, these seem really out of date. Like stuff that's not really useful. But now I remember. Let's see. Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm so sorry.
On this map here, we're about right where this arrow
There we
point
go.
is. There we go. That one. Right here at about where the arrow is. The Salask, the sniper, is up here in the. It sounds like they're up in the Stargazer here where I put this circle, and where we're headed up in the mountains is where I put this big circle. Loski Alua. It's elf tongue for Gate of the 12, according to Reese here.
Yep, that is true.
All right. So we are the little circle.
No, you're currently at the tip of the arrow. The little
Got
circle is where the sniper's at. That's where they landed, basically.
Okay. We've rested. I can
Yes.
use
Long
on the
rest.
journey again.
Yes.
Also, I have astrology lore, so if we need any space
sweet.
knowledge.
Sounds good. Astronomy lore?
Yep.
To help out with...
Astronomy, not astrology. Sorry.
Yeah. Astronomy lore. So you can help out with Zavid if he needs aid.
Yep.
So everything goes grayscale again. The color fades. Everything in front of you warps as the space contracts, and with every step, you cover vast swaths of distance in very short amounts of time. Reese, you are in front. Khan, you're in back, covering up everyone's tracks. Zavid, you're just concentrating on this shadowy projection that you're getting out everywhere. And eventually you hear Corino say, I can see, there's a clearing, it's coming up here. If you look, you can actually see the statue. We're coming up from behind. And so do you stop or do you keep going? What do you do?
This sniper, I turned to Rakawi, who's watching us exercise these like godlike abilities. Hey, by the way, do we want to stop for this person? Do we need to interact with them, or do you recommend we try to bypass them? Do you think that's what's your in your professional opinion? What should we do?
Well, I know that we are all here searching for things. If this appears to be a very strange ruin, I suspect that Salask probably found something inside. But if she wouldn't have stayed there for only for a sniper's position. She's very easily able to make her own nest up in a tree. And I know that her underlings are probably holed up in there as well. I believe there were 8, if memory serves. They are no match for you.
I look to the rest of you and I say, any advantage we can deny the end, I think we should take, especially if we have the element of surprise. Khan, would you like to sneak in and do your thing?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
So as you come to the edge of the forest, you see that you're up on kind of a ledge looking down. And this image I'm about to show you is fan art. I don't know what this blue thing is. I think it's from this specific person's campaign. This is not a thing you see. The blue thing isn't there. Everything else you see. So with that in mind, you see the back of this large stone lounging elf woman, very curvaceous with long hair, with her left arm reaching up, pointing towards the sky, and she is facing away from you.
Okay. That's the statue.
That's the statue, yes. I don't know what that blue thing is. I think that's from whoever drew it. I think that's from their campaign.
Okay. I was going to
Obviously
be a
some kind of
jerk and be like, hey, so what's that
dragon.
blue thing? You didn't tell us what that was. But
Yeah.
you mentioned it again so fast, I was like, I can't do it now.
Yeah. But this is what you see from the back. So how do you get down? What do you do? Who goes first?
When we come out of the Umbral Blessing, or Umbral Journey, cover 3 days of ground in an hour. I can do that one time, which means that...
I let you pause it last time. I'll let you pause it this time if you need.
Okay, we're pausing. Okay, so, yeah, all right, that works then.
Yeah.
I think Ralkawi needs to go and approach quietly as far as... How far can they extend their psychic protection?
It's either 30 or 60 feet. Let me double check. Ralkawi. Here you are.
The sniper's a Lashunta too, right?
60 feet. And what was you say? Oh, no, the sniper is not a Lashunta. She is a Huron, the bug person.
Well, then I'd... Okay, we don't need to use your psychic shield if they're not a Lashunta. So that means Khan can just go freely.
That specific one is not a Lashunta. Ralkawi would have told you the underlings, I think, are Lashunta. But they're like weak.
Okay.
They're mooks.
I think they're not actively using their power on something they can't see. Right? So...
Seems like
that means that as long as you're not seen, you should be okay. All
right.
And then if you are seen, we need whatever signal you think would get us over to you. You just give us that signal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Khan, I need you to give me a stealth check. Let me see what it's yeah, okay. I know the number. Just go ahead and roll it in the tower, if you would. All right, if it's fine if you haven't already. That is a success. I'll just tell you that's a success.
All right.
DC was 42. So you... Let me see. Where's my description? I wrote it down for a reason. There we go. Untold ages have reduced these buildings to end low walls and buried foundations, with only a few fragmented walls standing more than 4 feet in height. The more complete structures have trapped millennia of sediment and runoff, forming a spongy floor of silt and moss. However, the most obvious amongst the ruined walls is the massive plated fleshy pod sitting in a hole with rocks and debris scattered about it radially. In the center of a massive courtyard lounges a full-body statue of an elf woman, her arms outstretched to the sky. This is what you see, Con, and you are over on the left.
Gotcha. That pod is worrisome.
Yeah,
I can show
fleshy too. I heard that it was fleshy.
The bioships or whatever they were sending out.
Lamashtan bioships.
Yeah.
Fleshy pods.
Do you have like a Do you have like goggles of magnifying glass to take a better look, or a spy glass even to take a better look, Con?
have
She
goggles of
has
flesh?
a jeweler's lens, but that's not gonna cut it.
True.
Yeah.
But this is what you see. You see the back of the statue, and you see that fleshy pod on the other side of her feet that is clearly smashed into the ground.
Yeah, Colin wants to dissect the ship, but that will have to wait. We need to get this sniper out of here.
I forgot to mention that the entrance to the statue is by her feet.
I
Oh.
didn't think I was just going to climb up it. Like
I mean, you can also. You're welcome to do
Really?
that if you would. You're welcome to do that if you'd like. I just
Sniper would have a high vantage point. That's the only
Yeah.
thing that makes sense for a sniper.
Yeah.
So tell you where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to climb up it if you've got this climbing gear or whatever, or spider climb. You have it.
Yeah, spider climb. Con's just she's gonna rat max all the way over to the statue.
So you're still in rat form. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, so a tiny rat scurries across.
Can that be new Gen Alpha slang? Hey, I'm rat maxing.
I love that.
That's so
I
great. Okay, so you're
wish.
going in that entrance.
Yeah.
All right, let me...
Well, not even going in. I'm gonna climb
Oh.
on the outside, unless you have been planning this and you're excited about the things that are inside.
Both, but you're welcome to go in either. Basically, if you're clever enough to do this without combat, hey, no combat, we can keep going.
Cool.
If
I
you
said
just
I was
burst
gonna
in,
climb on the outside.
I'll tell you right now, if you burst into this place like just hands on your hips, you're gonna have a fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're a little rat climbing on the outside. What do you do?
Con casts spider climb.
Excellent. Okay, let's see. Can you see inside of this one? No, you cannot see inside of that room, but I think the second room you can. Let me see. Oh, no, I was wrong. No, it's not until you get to the head where you'd be able to see inside. Yeah, so you're able to climb across the side as much as you'd like. Give me a perception check.
Got it. In the tower?
Either way.
I'll do it in the tower this time.
Okay.
Just for variety's sake.
Alrighty. All right. You are on a stone statue. There doesn't seem to be any windows, so you don't see anyone like poking their head out. You are not obviously spotted.
Mm-hmm. Then she's gonna, try to make her way all the way up to the top of the statue.
All right. The top is technically the hand that's outstretched to the sky, but or do you want to go into the head? Because there's a couple of windows in the head.
I see. Well, if I were a sniper, I would want to hang out on the tallest spot, but however, that is directly exposed to the elements and like a fungal storm.
Mm.
So, they're probably in the head.
That is wise thinking. So, you can go ahead and move yourself over to the head, and I will... I forgot to... Where's my encounter thing? There it is. I have to drop a thing onto the combat tracker, and Fantasy Grounds is about to freeze. Heads up.
Okay.
So, I'll just talk for a second while it's doing its thing. As you climb up the stone statue, your little claws, you stop for a second. You take a moment, you look, and you feel this stone. And now the Fantasy Grounds is back. I need you to roll me a crafting check. DC is going to be 44.
Okay.
I can't even tell if 44 is a high DC anymore.
Well, when
I
she rolls a
fail.
3, you do have
Oh.
hero points, unless you want to not roll it. If you want to roll with the fail, you're welcome to.
Ooh. I'll hero point it. I have
'Kay.
literally so many hero points.
Do you? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's because you're so funny. You don't even know how you do it.
and you have 44.
Okay. Okay.
That'll do it. 55 is a
that'll do it.
critical. So, with very little effort, you take a moment, you touch this statue, and you realize this is made from the same ceramic metallic alloy that was the inside of the drift rock. That ancient, like, million-year-old material that Reese was telling you about.
Yeah.
This is the same shit. And you're looking around and you realize the stones in the courtyard are aged, cracked, full of moss. This is smooth, like it was sculpted yesterday. It doesn't show a day's age. And that's what you get with a crit.
God damn.
Bonkers. Oh my goodness.
So now that everything is loaded properly, let me make visible. Actually, and then you see that there are some holes in the head, like near the temples, near the eyes, where you can see, and you pop your head in, and whoop, I need to hold Alt while I do that. That's right. Okay, so you can see that there is a small round room in here, and where is my image? There she is. You see this blue chitinous bug creature with large compound eyes, armed to the teeth with a large, and she's cleaning her sniper rifle next to the opposite wall
I
from
think you mean armed to the mandibles.
armed to the mandibles, yes. Armed to the mouth parts, armed to the proboscis.
Oh my god. You guys are dorks.
Oh, God.
Okay, I have a dumb idea. I have a stupid idea.
Let's hear it.
Go
I
for
love
it.
Very funny.
I love stupid ideas.
My favorite.
Khan wants to make a little distraction so that
In fact,
she'll
I'm
look
just gonna
away
open
from
this
her
up.
gun. Then Khan wants to take out a vital component of the gun so it doesn't work.
Of her gun?
Yeah, of her gun. So she can't shoot me with her sniper
That's
rifle.
very
She can't
funny.
fire her gun.
That's very
I
funny.
love that,
Okay,
yes.
okay, so
Great. That's actually very funny.
your DC
and
is again 44 because she's not looking for you. So go ahead and roll publicly stealth if you're looking for 44.
44.
You're gonna need, yeah, this is gonna
13
be
or better.
13.
or
That's
better,
not
chat.
bad. 19
Please.
again.
Hell
A
yeah,
50.
let's go.
So she doesn't see you coming. You're gonna need to steal it. So that's gonna be thievery. This one's gonna be harder. So let's
All
go
right.
45? Because I think your thievery is lower than your stealth,
It
probably.
is. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go say
Okay,
45.
45. Actually, do I need a...
please.
Or is that
if-
too high?
No. That's very
Oh!
doable. That's very doable.
Another 50.
Cool.
Are you kidding?
Christ.
Let's
All right, the dice want this to happen.
Dice are like
it-
Polo.
Shane, it's just like Ambrose and his date in that session. The dice want this to happen.
Yeah.
So, okay, you describe this scene then. Go ahead, Con. She gets up to, get a snack. She walks away from her gun for a moment.
Yeah.
Something about someone in a death call going up to get a snack is so funny.
Man, I'm really
so
peckish.
funny.
I need
Okay,
some
but it's
cookies right now.
It's an evil.
I want
Rice Krispie
something
bar.
salty. I'm feeling salty right now, and they go and grab some pretzels.
They put a rat on toast.
Khan sees, this bug person go up to eat a rat on toast, and her eyes glitter with with rage.
Dare.
She sneaks over, and she holds onto the gun in just like in an instant, as if she were a samurai, unsheathing and then sheathing the sword, and then your head falls off your shoulders. She has
Oh, yeah.
taken 12 vital components of the gun. She puts them in her mouth.
Big cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, I want one more stealth to escape, but there's only 42. It'll be lower to escape. Because I want you to fail this one. That'll be very funny.
That would be extremely funny.
Another night. Are you fucking
I
kidding me?
can't.
Another
I-
19.
Another
350.
55.
You know what? All three of you take a hero point because Con just rolled 350s back to back.
Hello,
Back to
Take a hero
Jackie.
point. That was fucking cool. You just got a turkey. Wow. So, the dice wanted this to happen very badly. You escape and abscond with a mouthful of necessary sniper rifle parts. What do? You still have spider climb for like an hour.
Yeah.
That took like 10. That took like a minute.
Yeah.
You still have 59 minutes of spider climb.
Well, let's see. I mean, the funny thing would be to kick her out a window, like it never even mattered. So I think that's what Khan's gonna do. She's gonna
That's
wait
very
for.
funny. Are you gonna do like blink charge? Just booga!
Yeah, she waits for this bug person to come back, and maybe the bug person picks up the sniper rifle, and because she's so used to holding it, she can even feel the imperceptible weight difference with those 12 itty bitty tiny vital parts. And she
Yes. She looks up, and somehow She knows to look right at the rat that's sitting on the windowsill. And as she goes to inhale, what do you do? She goes,
I cannot jump in this bug's mouth, dog. I can't.
That's not what I was implying. She was about to scream or say
I
something.
see. Okay.
Just-
Con.
She's about to go, "Hey!"
Yeah.
So what do you do in this?
She Con unrats, and she's going to blink charge directly into the back of her head and try to knock her out of this window.
So good. Okay. Go ahead. I've given her off guard. Go ahead and roll your attack with Ilhasir, I guess. Oh my god. Rogue shit, you guys.
I love that Con has a literal god-killing weapon, and she just likes to pull pranks on people for no reason.
That is honestly the best.
You're like Loki.
It's like, that's not fun. You're literally not giving me any fun.
Okay.
I mean, at the size that you are, you're still in rodent form, right? You're like a
I
pest.
unratted to blink
Oh.
charge.
Right as the blink charge happened.
Okay. But then you're blink charging into the back of their head. So like, oh, from behind them?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
like,
behind.
She's in
Oh.
front, and then she's teleporting behind and saying "Nothing personnel kid" and kicking them in the brainstem.
got it. All right, in my head, the reason I gasped was I thought you were doing like Goku to Piccolo, King Piccolo.
Oh,
I thought you
Brew.
were, as a little rat, blink charging to the back of their throat and blasting through their head like a bullet. Like, and I was like,
Well,
holy
let's
shit.
let's see how much damage she does, and then maybe that is what happens.
Sorry, yeah, I was like, dude, that's God of
Badass.
War shit right there.
Let's
My
see what
Lord.
let's see what the dice say happens, shall we?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I've given her off guard, so go ahead and roll your attack.
All right. Does blink charge do extra damage, or am I? thinking of
Yeah,
something
it's like
else?
force damage or something.
Yeah.
Let me find it. I just tagged your character sheet up. I don't know why I closed it. Blink charge is what? A third or fourth level spell? Why is it not on your sheet? Oh, there it is. It's fifth. And it does an extra... Oh god, lots. Oh, on a regular success, it deals 2d8 damage. On a miss, you still deal 1d8 force damage, and on a crit, it does 48.
Okay.
And you blast them 5 feet away on a crit. So if you crit, you knock her 5 feet back.
Through the window, hopefully, which is
Yes.
the goal.
So I'll just tell you, her AC is 42. She's off guard, which makes it 40. So if you get a 50, you win. If you nail another 50,
Crazier things have happened.
absolutely. 47 is a hit. You're welcome to hero point it if you want to try. You need a 17.
I need 17. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You got
I'm catching
this.
my funny
If you get a
points. It's
7
happening.
Yep, if you get a 17, you just win.
All right. I love to win.
You do. It's Con's thing. She's the best. That's her green.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever gonna keep it down.
I'm pretty sure I dropped it on the bug. I think Fantasy Crown.
I did not see it.
Then I'll do it again. How about
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
That's so close to just winning.
oh, it's so close.
Is
Are
there
we trying to hit a
anything?
50? Is that
If
what's
you-
happening?
I'll tell you what, if you just burn one, I'll let Savid have given you guidance before you left. If you burn another hero
I'll
point.
take that.
You don't have to roll anything, but you gotta burn a hero point
I
for
have
it.
funny points saved up.
Cool. So what do? Describe your scene. Sneak attack, full on, you blast her with force damage, knock her 5 feet out of a
All right.
window.
Okay, I'm re-scripting the scene
Yes.
slightly.
Go for it. Retcon
turns
what you
into
need.
her regular form. This bug person holds up the rifle and tries to point blank annihilate Con. The trigger clicks, the gun does not fire. She blinks, Con is gone. All of a sudden, she feels a terrible pain in the back of her head and she is hurtling out of the window towards the ground.
All of you, just from your hiding points on the cliff side, you just see this rat scurry away. And you see this rat slowly climb up the statue. You see it sneak into a room, and then like a cartoon, like 60 seconds later, you just hear as
Do
this
you actually
person
hear that?
yes.
Or do they?
No, you don't actually hear that. They don't
I-
make the goofy scream, but you hear you do hear a scream as this you see a person hurled from this window. You know it's way too big to be Khan.
I'm gonna rush over. I wanna I'm ready to sprint in. I run, use my shadow to drag their body, because they're dead, right? After this,
Yeah,
they
oh
just
dead.
died.
And you can absorb their shadow too if you
I
like it.
absorb them into my shadow, and then I run back.
Hell yeah. You're so
I delete the evidence. They're gone.
Oh
I think you're pretty close to having a full staff now. I think you only need one or two more.
Oh,
That's so fucking cool.
sorry. Yes. Well, I do want to absorb their shadow into my staff, but also I wanted to absorb them into my
Oh,
shadow.
I know what you meant.
testing
Yeah.
shadow. Yeah,
I know what you meant. I was
Yeah,
telling
sorry.
you can do both.
Oh,
I
yeah,
want to just write that
absolutely.
down before we forget. Memento Mori. There you are. Unlock. And this
And the
was
way that
for
I
last. Go ahead.
run over there, everybody else sees I'm going on the ground. I'm crawling, and I have nimble crawl and legendary acrobatics, so I'm crawling at full speed, just like a spider along the ground to get over to them and then I fucking come back.
Horrendous.
Hate that so much.
It's unnerving to see me half slither like a snake, half crawl like a spider, at full speed, at running speed. And I've got long stride up too, so I'm even faster than normal people usually are.
And I'll tell you, she was the only one with a window, so none of her mooks would have been able to spot you. I'm going to roll to see if they heard that, but there's no way they would have seen that.
But yeah, we're hiding now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you know, Shane, you only have one more empty crystal, the necromancy crystal. You need one more shadow, and then you can become Shadow Phoenix.
Okay.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you have this body. What do you do? That went way
Well-
better than I thought.
Keep it in my
Usually
shadow
does.
and wait. I want to see what happens to the guys if they figure it out. If they come outside, if they don't, we wait, and then I want to wait for Khan to either come back to us so we can figure out our next plan now that the sniper's gone, or if Khan doesn't come back to us, I'm assuming she's going in and killing everybody, in which case we'll wait for her to give us a signal. If we hear a bunch of fighting, then we can jump in.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Khan is spider climbing back on the outside, and she's like poking her nose in a little to the window. 'Cause she's just like waiting to see if anyone comes in or like listening for a reaction. She has her ear to the wall.
You see that none of them have really done anything. A few of them are playing rock, paper, scissors. They appear to be very bored. But two of them are just standing guard at the base of the stairs. It seems they may have been given orders to not bother Salask. So do you go back, or do you go more into the statue?
That's such a good question. I'm just trying to plot another Looney Tunes bit.
Go for it. I love it. It's
I am
funnier than
so
running
good at
combat.
This. My brain is so off today, so
Okay.
please.
Do you want to get
humor
Corino
me.
in on it, or Zavid in on it? You have Rocky Talkies, I think.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, if you're in the headroom, correct?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
But while you're talking, roll that.
So she's gonna, hold up her Rocky Talkie, and she's going to be like, Tal get eliminated, Obel?
Do I have the jockey talk?
Yes, you have it, Zavid.
Okay. I go, we have disposed of the body. Is there anything in their chamber worth taking? Did they discover something, or if not, do you think it would be easy for us to go through and dispatch everyone down below?
No one has noticed anything amiss, Obel. So we
Alright,
could take them by surprise.
Yes. Search for anything useful. Maybe they have it with them. If we need to go below the temple into the entrance, then we will take out those that are atop.
we'll see. I'll report later.
If you want, I can do it very quickly. I can use a harm.
For what?
A 3-action harm as a.
Got it. I got it. Oh, as a
take 'em
blast.
out.
Got it.
That way we don't have to do combat. We just take them out and
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will
Yeah,
get
that'd
you
be
that,
fine.
and I'll look around and make a plan B.
move. All right. I'm going
Sounds-
to deposit Celeste's body.
Okay.
I kind of look over to Rakawi and be like, "We are efficient when we need to be.
I can
I
see
don't
it.
know.
My
I
goodness.
don't know if this was your friend or not.
Oh, not at all. Commanding officer at best.
Okay.
She was not pleasant. She was the whip, not the carrot.
I understand.
Got it.
There will be more. We will be taking more lives before this day is through. This is the fate of the universe, as you know.
Yes, I
We
have
do.
accepted this.
Okay, understood.
I have,
I just
I
thought
have
you
taken
done.
far less deserving lives than Salask.
I nod. I say we take no joy in it, but it is the price that we are paying. Getting
Yes.
blood on our hands to make sure that future generations will not have to put blood on theirs. I'm just basically saying, hey, we're not psycho killers in this shit. Like, we're
Qu'est-ce
just
que c'est?
a necessary evil to make sure that the universe is safe. It's literally these people are trying to destroy the universe. That's the only reason we're doing
Mhm.
this. This is war. Literally
Legitimately.
war right now. Okay, and then I'm
Con,
going
you
to
go
sneak
ahead.
back.
give
over
me
this way.
stealth checks, but the DC's significantly lower now that Salask is dead. Like, it's
Fair.
way lower.
Here's my stealth check.
You succeed.
37.
It was 34. You're fine.
All right, and then I'm gonna climb up the side. I think
That will need an athletics check. You don't have spider climb. So
I
I'm gonna
don't have
call that
spider climb.
38.
Let me double check one thing real quick.
While you're
would be
checking, I'm going to tell
abilities,
Khan
yes.
what she finds.
Alright.
Khan,
Okay.
you're inside the Stargazer's head. This was obviously where scholar priests would ponder cosmic revelations, and they would enhance several of their greatest galaxy-gazing divinations. The floor bears a weathered yet perfectly symmetrical carving, a circle of 12 carved stars, replicating a strange circular pattern. And it looks like this. Looks like a carving of a constellation, but it's in a perfect circle of 12 stars.
Can Reese go over by where Khan is?
Roll me a stealth check. You need to beat a 34. I think you can hit that with a 1.
Yeah, I can. So
Just
let me-
roll it just because, in case you roll in that 1.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine. Critical, none of the mooks know you guys are there. You will need to climb, though, because Khan's up in the head, and that'll be a 40 athletics check for you or Zavid, unless you have some other way of getting up.
Oh no, athletics isn't an issue.
And then let's see. Danny's... No, she's going to stay back. Danny will stay
Okay,
back.
yeah. So I'm climbing. You said that's athletics.
Yep. Corina will fly to the top of the head. Do you
I'm
want
good.
Rokawi to follow or stay back with Danny? Oh, yeah, you're fine.
No need.
Reese, you scuttle up really fast and you drop down a rope for Zavid. So with a 33, you're able to get up with a rope.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're
It's
good.
not graceful, though. So,
Yeah.
Khan, your friends join you after a few minutes, and you see, firstly, as I said, this circular constellation that's carved into the floor. But the other thing you find is this odd lens, glass, ceramic, metallic, that same alloy, but with a little glass lens in the center. Even unsure what it does offhand, but it seems like it was stacked on top of Salask's stuff, but it doesn't belong. It seems very out of place.
I'm gonna give you aid to crafting so you can identify it, because I'm
Hell
sure
yeah.
you'll be able to do it with just a look.
So go ahead and give, let's see, he's a master, so that's 3. And Daniel will give you aid, so 4.
You're just like, oh, this retro encabulator has a
Sidewinding thimble shaft.
Yeah.
We successfully got rid of fumble wonk. 46.
Fumble moving or whatever.
I love that video. So 46, that's
Sideways
enough.
from the stator.
Sideways from the state. I love that video. I was in engineering college for a year. I can't tell you how many times I heard that shit. So, Con, you realize that this lens thing, again, it's made of that same ceramic metallic alloy as inside the drift rock. This is the same kind of technology as like the computer system in the drift rock. This is that same sieve rack technology.
Can I do a astronomy check?
Yes. On what?
That weird
The constellation?
Yeah, that constellation.
You and Zavid both.
Oh,
Oh my
fuck.
god. Zavid, never mind. You don't need to. Reese, you're looking at the ground and you start to not look at it so much as these 12 individual stars. You kind of take a step back, maybe climb up into a corner of the room and, get a bird's eye view of the
Yeah.
whole room. And you realize that the lines in the floor where the floor stones are, the lines where the stones are cut kind of tell you where in the sky this should be placed. And you realize that the center of this circle is right where the pole star is. The North Star. Earth has a North Star. It's called Polaris. Galarian has a North Star. So you realize that this, whatever this is, it's representing, it's where the pole star should be, but the pole star is just a single star. You have no, even within that 20, you're not sure why there's 12 here, where there should be one.
He ponders this over and scuttles back down to Savid and lets Savid know, like, hey, this is some weird shit. Like, there's 12 stars here. 12. Why? And he basically explains what's going on when looking at the stars, and
You got a nat 20 on that. Yeah, I'm like,
I
this
gave him
is,
everything Reese would know.
should I make a astronomy?
Yes.
I haven't. Okay. Also, you named your skill astrology.
oh my god!
Just FYI, just so you know. Nat 20.
Oh my god!
So, with their help,
Wow.
lowering the DC, perhaps.
Wow. Okay,
I'm gonna fix that.
that's fine. Wow, that was impressive. Again, the dice today. The dice are telling the story. I love when that happens.
These
Zavid.
12 are obviously the symbols of the zodiac. Clearly.
Yeah.
Number one, you're correct. Number two, as you're taking a step back and looking at this, standing right where your character is on the map, you're kind of looking down at the ground and you kind of glance up at the hand and you realize that the hand is pointing where the pole star should be. Or at least is. It's the middle of the day, so you can't see it right now.
Hmm.
That's all you get with that extra 20.
Is there a platform on the hand to walk
Yeah.
onto? And
Yes, you can walk up it. Oh, I have another image. I forgot, because you didn't go to the other side. This is what the statue looks like from the front. So her hand is pointing up to the sky, and her index finger, like you can see from where you're at, that her index
I
finger is
see.
pointing to where the pole star would be. If you climbed up there, you could get a better view. Like there's a staircase going up her arm that you can climb to.
I see. And that's inside of the arm. It's
Yes,
not an
that's
outside
right. It's not an
structure.
outside
Okay.
thing.
Okay. I wonder. I look at the ground. Does it look like there's any interactivity with these symbols on the ground, or is this just a mural?
No, it's a mural.
Is there any other identifying information about each of these little star points? These 12 points?
Nothing identifying, but each of them does have another smaller orb around them. It looks like suns with planets. Like you can see it in the image, the little white balls.
Got it. I'm going to quietly
Because yeah, there's still mooks downstairs.
Yeah. Go up the stairs.
Just to make sure, just roll a stealth, but don't roll a 1. That's all you need to do.
Don't say that.
I'm just saying, these are low level dudes. All you have to do is not roll 1.
Why? Okay.
There it is.
I'm
Natural
just
16.
saying,
You're
like,
fine.
you're playing a fire by saying that. Don't do that.
Hey, I don't care if you fail the
You're
stealth check.
manifesting it into.
You literally could probably solo those 8 guys alone. You're fine.
Yeah, no, but still.
So you get to the top here, and you realize a second, much steeper staircase branches off the main stairs, leading to a 60-foot long series of ladder-like handholds that ascends to the upraised palm of the Stargazer's hand. The slightly cupped hand lost its delicate guardrails long ago, but there's still space for several creatures to stand here. Her finger points high into the sky over the Singing Range Mountains to the northeast. Give me a perception check as you're up here.
Some sort of perception-based puzzle. Like you have to be standing in the right spot and looking at something. I feel like.
Ooh. And then now follow up with a religion.
Okay.
As you're looking across, you see the Singing Mountain Range in the distance. That's long, straight line of mountains that you've seen in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking, and you see on the mountain, there's a ruin, a stone temple. And right above it, like Venus at sunset, you see the pole star hovering above this temple. But you see it. And with that religion check, a memory comes to your mind. I have to find the exact wording. Yes, the wording that Reese translated off of the rune obelisk last session. Watcher, mountain, sky, ring, end.
Okay. I'm gonna relay this to sending. I have to take a break real quick.
Sure. We
But
could
yeah,
go
you
to
guys-
intermission if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we do that real
We
quick?
could do
Yeah, let's take a break. This sounds like a great place. We'll see everybody in just a second, and we'll be back in a moment. Hope you'll join us. Bye.
Hello, everyone.
Hey everybody, we are back from our intermission. Thanks for joining us. You were up in the hand of the Stargazer, looking up to the sky, and as you did, you were seen.
Reese picks up. Oh, how about that? Hey. Yeah. Really? Oh, Khan's working on that literally right now. Yep. Alright, we're gonna go do the same. Bye.
Wonderful. Yeah, you could probably take care of Paul. Just don't roll it.
Like it.
Any or regular.
That's a lot of damage.
And they're in.
Oh, that. Oh my god.
One critical.
Fast.
We are dead. Far left. Oh, you're through.
Reese is gonna assist with the telekinetic projectile, so it lands perfectly.
Okay.
Seriously. Of course, it's probably the one that crit saved. Bastard. Ugh. Yeah. Reese pretty much just like walks up, those two. Goes, I think you're making this. He goes, takes out his dark silver. Yeah, whatever. And he takes out his dark silver spear. It's
Options. I'll say.
oh god, yeah. Oh my god. Or that. Reese just says, as if you couldn't discuss to me sometime. I didn't think it was possible, but that was disgusting. Impressive, but how could I not? Okay. He's just like, you know, I could have taken like at least, you know what, whatever. And he walks over and he takes the other two. And I got you. Oh. Reese just goes, wait, he counts all the sizes things before, and he looks at them and just goes, expected Legion. Starburst.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
Also good.
Yeah. Look, I can't be as funny as L.
Above table room. Hit it. Actually, hit it backwards. The effect, basically, according to the text, anoint yourself in like hard in the whole. But it didn't matter because the enemy guys, technically, you were all off guard. Because you. But
How dare we?
Yeah, so you just didn't need to do the little. As Zavid as a realize that.
Probably not.
Like. Oh my god. Orino does. Orino actually has a fun custom made jungle guide while traveling with.
Okay.
Oh, fuck ton. Actually, left large fresco.
This time astronomy, not astrology. Oh my god. 0 point. Because it was. One.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Which is like super nerd. You don't even know. Oh wait. Yep. Thank you. Okay, got you. Can you roll it for me so I don't have to clock it? Clock close. All I have in my head world with 15 commandments. 13! Oh shit. That's my history. Literally.
Okay. Already served.
Yes.
Look at the best.
Oh my god, I've been wondering about that. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Literally, when I saw the hurricane, like, wait, I've seen that before. Why am I can't stop looking at it. Rescan. Ooh. Oh. That's there. That's all recent. Mrs.
Yes. Oh.
That's not just any cats.
Religion, yes. 5 or
Oh my god, nat 1. Oh yeah. Just wrong.
Those were fun times.
Like, yeah, no, the future's gonna, like, mean cats are walking the earth. Oh my god. Woo!
55, critical.
God.
This was time to.
Oh. Oh. Roll me, please. Yeah.
He's got it. Reese got it.
Let's go. God, guys. Guess I just need math in the time and not in the past, but 42 days until this happened. How many months in are we from the prophecy? Math. Yeah, no, that tracks. That there's about 42 days left for everything Rovagug happened. Yeah, and they're very much. They don't look like the two that should, in general, together. Like, no, but it's very. It's. I wouldn't put those two together.
Also, hi, goddess. Danny pipes in. At that moment, as
Oh my god, that's me. That's fine. What the fuck? He literally like looks around and just goes, "Excuse you? I'm the hottest fucking elf there is, next to my fiance." I mean, you're my bro. I can't. I'll ask Bast about that. I'll summon my god for all of you. Bast. 40. Oh. Good. Stranger things have happened, Speed. Out of all of the ones, though, she makes the most sense to represent you, like, undeath and probably not. The yeah. Who's rolling a religion?
That was what. I 15 feet, maybe. Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You could just hide it in the demi-plane. Yeah. This is the secret of all fucking secrets.
This is a great place. Great thing.
Woo! Here, have that back. Look, we gotta do it.
It's like
Whoa.
this.
A hulking gamma ray.
Back 10. Vision. Not only
That's very.
might be more than that too. Might be more than that too. I know.
Why are they my birthday? Oh. I hate that thing. I did. Gonna just close this. One more thing? Oh, sure. I'll help with the medicine, give him
Tells you. Oh, let's get out of here.
My God. Woo, we did.